If you're the type of alcoholic that cannot learn that by hurting people that should be motivation enough to get away from your addiction, if you can't handle yourself, if you're a raging alcoholic like I am when I drink, and you can't say, okay, I'm hurting people I love, this is not okay, I need to get away from booze. If you can't do that, then you, chances are going to fall into the same trap that I fell into, that I put myself into, which is you are going to be led into a frightening experience with alcohol that's going to attempt to terrify the living Hades out of you into making you submit to realizing that you need to be sober. It is not fun. It is not worth it. The scars from those withdrawal experiences continue to haunt me daily in some way or another. It created an entire anxiety disorder and a panic attack disorder that I'm still working to get rid of. You do not want that. Because when you're in a situation where for over a handful of days you actually believe that you're in the process of dying, and your heart's pounding, and you're going through these experiences where you're hearing things, you're hearing evil sounding circus children laughing, telling you that you're gonna die, or this and that. When you're going through those experiences, the trauma from those experiences stabs so deep into the soul that it actually becomes an imprint, a tattoo on the soul that is very difficult to let go of, let alone forget. And the mental and psychological trauma, not to mention the physical trauma that happens from these experiences with extreme withdrawals, can actually remap the way that your mind works. And it can lead to serious panic disorders, anxiety disorders. It can make you into the biggest hypochondriac overnight. You have no clue. Because again, you're for a prolonged period, you think you're dying. You have no peace of mind in these experiences other than short bursts of slight peace where you feel a little bit better than you did. But then you fall right back into it because that's how it works. So, but again, you guys, the trauma from these experiences is so profound on the psyche because it's psychosomatic. You actually feel like your physical body's dying. You start regretting all sorts of things. What will happen oftentimes when you're going through delirium tremens or extreme alcohol withdrawals is you'll have this kaleidoscope, almost photographic memory that run through your mind's eye where you can also almost see it and touch it. It's tangible. And you have all these visuals running through your head of all the great memories in your life and then how you're losing them all. And it makes you feel like you had so much potential. You were almost there. You almost made your mark, and now you're losing it. The trauma from this is exponential. It will continue to haunt you. So learn from it. If you've gone through it, don't start drinking again. If you've made it through those experiences, man, because most of the time you don't even think you're going to make it through it. And when your liver feels like it's inflamed, when your heart's burning so bad that you feel like you're almost having a heart attack, when you're going through all this mental stuff in your head and you're having these visual hallucinations and you're hearing things, and I mean the list could go on and on and on. Now I'm not going to talk too heavily about those things. I'm not trying to scare people. But this is why I recommend that if you're currently a heavy drinker, a heavy alcoholic, if you know that you're going to have withdrawals when you let go of the bottle, you need to seek medical help. You need to talk to someone. And that way you can be at least shown a handful of different tools and different ways that you can go about treating this. That's going to make the experience far less psychologically traumatic.